James outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Here's Davis, and James pulls it down.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his shirt and made him uncomfortable.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show.
More time to make sure he was comfortable shooting.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's James. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It seems that offenses in the NBA are evolving so quickly now. Waiters dishes to Johnson. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just
3 points in their last one against the Lakers.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
My goodness. Save that one.
Into the league, had all of those tools at his disposal, and I don't think it was quite as big an adjustment for Chris Bosh. It was just about how much he could gain his confidence. He did that early.
Guys, his consistency
This quarter.
and he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And James throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to...
Back to James. The 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. And the Pelicans. James outside. Takes a 3. He got it! Wow! He got it!
This is what you got to do.
Woo. Jordan Crawford and Tim Frazier subbed in for Drew Holiday. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. James, he's in at point guard. Winslow is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's Reed. Dishes it to Cousins. And stolen by Ellington. Goes up. And James throws it down hard.
And guys got careless with the ball there and the turnover.
Basketball in that situation.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
Has fallen off a bit of late. Would you agree with that?
I think it's been an interesting shift, Kevin, in the NBA with regards to the scoring point guard and how much there are guards in our league who initiate offense not with the pass, but more with head on a swivel and found the open man. Nice assist.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Here's James. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And folks, he does more than just...
Back to James. And another basket for Miami.
I mean, he was great in his last game.
He lobs it up. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Oh, what a...
He feeds it to Whiteside. James dishes to Johnson.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around. How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Miami leading by 12. Here's James, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
And how about just...
10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And what a huge standout performance it was for James. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them.
Greg, not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll set.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, congrats on the win, leading the team in scoring. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
You know, a lot of it's just working myself into the natural flow of the offense. My teammates kept the ball moving and then got it to me when I had a chance to make a play. So I was just able to capitalize.
No doubt, man. Congrats on the win. Appreciate your time.
All right, y'all.
All right, back to you, Kevin.
This is how you broke through the rookie wall.
This is it, man. I got to give this guy all the credit. I mean, Xavier changed everything.
He told me how much you helped him this season.
Well, it took him a while, but once he came to me, we were able to figure out what works best for his body and his style of play.
And diet.
Especially that.
So what kind of things did you really need to work on?
Mostly balance, man. My balance was way off.
Yeah, if you don't work on it, it's going to be off. It's inevitable. It's very rare that anyone has a good balance of strength, flexibility, and core strength.
That's funny. You wouldn't think that about elite athletes.
You know, we have one player on the team that's close. Justice came in that first day and just has that build, you know, like a boxer. Prez here's a great athlete. We just had to fine-tune it.
Yeah, and it paid off.
So it sounds like you're going to keep up with it?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to try. I mean, I'm trying to hire this guy in the offseason to stay ahead of the game.
Off-season. There is no off-season for champions.
I like that.
I got it from someone smart.
Should write that in the training room.
Just get a tattoo right there.
Yeah, maybe a tag. Yeah. No, but this guy's the best, man, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
say that again?
This guy's, he's all right, really. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Very efficiently. It's a good problem to have if you're Billy Donovan and the Thunder.
Here's James. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
I like the three-point shot. It's here to stay. Just don't mention four. Don't mention the four-point shot.
But some are.
Yeah, let's not go.
Keep the energy up. Keep the energy up.
Past the arc. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Saw that.
Forget about going for the long range.
Such little resistance.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David.
Goodness. My goodness, that was absolutely.
Bench for long stretches and the coach having to re-strategize.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I don't think
James has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
You think about great teams, they almost always have great leaders on the floor. And Brent, you can talk about on its way from Oladipo for 2. And too long on the shot. The Heat trail by 16. James kicks to Dragic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 point. James with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And he also was really tenacious about attacking the D and creating wide open shots for his other guy.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Rebound's a big part of your start in the first half. Do you think this game is going to come down to who hustles the most?
No. Like most games, this is probably going to come down to who scores more points. And rebounds are just an accessory. They only mean one team is missing shots. And this game's still all about buckets, like always.
I'm going to keep counting points in the second half. Thank you for the lesson. Back to you, Kevin.
What it is that LeBron James did in his short time down here in South Beach. But I tell you what, Kevin, certainly Dwayne Wade would be up there, Kevin, and then you have to think of Alonzo.
Cantor against Whiteside. And a wide open look for James. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the
Blessing in disguise.
And the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
James, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by...
In the season. Played many years in the NBA where a lot of guys did not understand what the coach was asking them to do until after the All-Star break. And after they accepted the role, the team would have this...
James with it, now defended by McDermott. In the corner, it's Ellington. It's the three-point bomb.
And really no one trying to run him off that spot, so very calm as he drained that three. Once and drops it through.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's James and the dunk by James. And how? Well, you look at the growth of the game internationally. You have some that say the system of development is better abroad in Europe. than other countries. What do you think?
Well, the club system, Kevin, over there, and having a player involved at the age of 12 years old all the way up to...
To go down for them here in the fourth. A good look from James, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. James poked loose and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
And how about that? What a sense.
And it's no surprise, the frustration right there on his face.
And the rejection by James. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. To the paint. And James throws it down hard.
And slams it home and gets some.
James against Westbrook. Now here's James. Not a lot of room, and it's in there. James has got first Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Bosch, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Have to love how Chris Bosch was